helping aUToronto. Why? You guys didn't record?
No, when you turn around, you're out of frame.
Oh, okay. Can you give me a NoMachine hat? There? Yeah. Land your. There we go. Okay. Hello. My name is Chad. I am the team principal of aUToronto. And today I wanted to go a little bit more in depth about our sponsor, NoMachine, and especially by showing you what our use cases are and how it's helping us, helping our team directly. So number one is actually connecting from school to home. So this right now, the screen that you're seeing, this Ubuntu that you're seeing, is actually connected to a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, so this Raspberry Pi is connected at home. And I just needed to access something and try my build script, which I can do in the convenience of my school. I don't have to bring all the setup that I have currently to school in order for me to set it up again and to bring it back. I can just leave it as it is and then just work it when I come back to school. So let's see if the build script works. Okay, so it failed, but at least I know that it failed remotely. The second use case is connecting from home to school. So right now I am at school, but if you can see here, I am in a different room. I am connected to a different Wi-Fi than the computers that are at our shop. Through a combination of using zero-tier VPN and NoMachine, I am able to connect to any of the computers that have NoMachine set up. So if I need to do any of the coding that requires the specific hardware, I am able to. So for example, it says DLA PC1 Linux. I can just connect it because I have zero-tier VPN connected to our current network, and NoMachine is able to do it. There's virtually like no delay at all. Like, I mean, obviously there are some delay, and if you're far away, it becomes worse. But by far the best lack of lag that I've seen in all the other software as well. And you're also able to SSH really well, and it also has these controls like audio recording and devices where you're able to connect a USB device and things like that. And the third and final situation that I want to show you, we actually have to go to the car. So let's go. Okay, so we're inside what we call Artemis. This is our car. What the problem was before was that the passenger seat was usually filled by the passenger princess who does all the coding, and the problem is it was really bulky. So monitor arm was coming out of here, and we were trying to look for a way to remote into our computer without the monitor, right? We tried a bunch of other solutions, and what we found was the NoMachine was, worked the best. Like, it just plain and simple. And by best, I mean it has the least amount of lag, the most reliable, and just easy to use. So that's why we asked for NoMachine for a sponsorship, and they have blessed us with the terminal server, which I'll get to a little bit. So just like how I showed you before, it's basically just remoting it in. So at the back, there's the computer. Now we connect to Artemis, and then now I'm in. So I'm looking at the computer at the back on my lap very easily. So from here, I'm able to do everything I need to do. One of the things I love about NoMachine is that I think their proprietary NX technology makes it so that the lag is really not there. And you can say, okay, well, the computer's right there. But you have to understand, it's actually connected over Wi-Fi. And right now, I'm not even connected to the same network as Artemis. I can check that the camera driver has not started. I got to talk to Connor about this, but we'll see what happens here. We work with a lot of cameras and LiDARs, and that visualization is sometimes needed. And those are also really good with NoMachine. It just shows everything in nicely. So all the features that you have seen so far are available with the free plan. So it's actually very good. But we at aUToronto needed a very specific scenario, which was achieved by our terminal server sponsorship. So what that is this. You go to Artemis, you have the physical display, and then you have this virtual desktop that is completely independent from this physical display. So now I'm able to connect to this. I can code on this machine and work on a different file while somebody else is working on another desktop on another different code. What this is really interesting for us is, first of all, it allows for simultaneous coding, but also we can stream the data, whichever data that we want, specifically to each of the desktop, so that one person who's working on perception, they can just stream the perception data and see. And if there's another person working on controls, they can stream the controls data and see that. Those are sort of how we actually practically use NoMachine and why the terminal server was such a blessing for us. If you're looking for a remote desktop software, especially for your home servers or Linux, because it has great Linux compatibility as well, you should give NoMachine a chance. Plus, their logo is very cool. Thanks.